What's up? It's Sam here. I wanted to talk about Airbnb versus like a long-term rental. So I have a rental property in Florida, and I was doing a long-term rental and switched it over to Airbnb at the beginning of August. So before I get started, make sure you press that like button and subscribe. I am documenting my journey of what I am doing to get to $100 a day online. So I'm telling you what I do, where I post it, and how I market it, but also most intriguing, where I make the money and how much. So with Airbnb, I was doing a long-term rental for about $700 a month, everything included, for a studio apartment. And we switched to, so myself and my brother, we partner on the deal, a Airbnb. The first month we got 1041, so that's like almost a 50% increase. And then that was right around when I was going to be leaving, so to move up to Massachusetts. So we switched to having a day in between every single guest that came in. So the total went down to 792 for the month of September, because there was a lot of days that we didn't rent out because he's switching it over in the night, so that way, because I'm not going to be there, so he couldn't do it during the day. If somebody leaves at 11 and the next person gets in at 3, somebody has to switch over the sheets and clean the bed. So that didn't work out. The month of October, we ironed out some of the kinks and we got it up to 875. November was 910, and December is looking at 904. So when you actually look at the, like, is Airbnb worth it? And we're still tweaking with it. Like, I think in the month of January, I would like to be able to probably get to 950, and we're not. It's still putting a day in between, so that my brother can change it over at nighttime. But I think we could probably get it up to 950 or $1,000. But if you look at the total over that time period, so for those 5 months, if we'd read it, Airbnb versus a long-term rental, it was $4,522 versus $3,500 if we rented it out at the 700. So that's a 30% increase in the total amount of gross revenue. And then you're like, well, you have to factor in the variable cost and having switched over. And my brother is actually doing it because he's living on the other side of the property. So there's no explicit cost to actually turn the apartment, and the variable cost is very low. Like, we put a bottle or two of water in there every once in a while, and that's about it. Like, and I don't even know if he's still doing that. And the sheets was just a fixed cost at the beginning. At some point we'll replace the sheets and like toilet paper and paper towels, but it's not a high variable cost at all. They're actually very low to turn over, and it's convenient in the sense that when you have a guest, so my brother's girlfriend's parents are coming down and they're just going to stay at the Airbnb, so we can just lock them off. You know what I mean? And that way they have their own privacy, and it's convenient because there's a social proof associated with Airbnb in terms of you get to see a picture, and then you get to see ratings, and you can put other criteria down. So there's a little bit of social proof that goes in with that for the screening process. Also, during that duration, we've only had one issue with somebody smoking in the apartment, and it wasn't that bad. I just gave them a bad review. No issues with people causing problems or breaking shit. Like, people steal toilet paper. So instead of putting 5 or 6 underneath the sink, we put one on the rack and we put one underneath the sink. Paper towels, we just leave like one on the rack and one in the cupboard, because people steal paper products. Like, we buy the cheap one, it's like 50 cents for a roll of paper towels, and I don't know, 25 cents or 35 cents per roll for the paper towel, for the toilet paper. So it's not like a ton of money, but at the same time, that's just what people do, and you just adjust with it as it goes on. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Happy to help out. Also, if you want to follow me along on this journey, after you press that subscribe button, there's a little bell notification. So what that bell notification does is it tells you every time I post a video. So what could possibly be better than that? I don't know, right? Also, if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link for Amazon in the description. What that link does is it just tells Amazon that I sent the traffic there, and it takes a little bit of the profit that Amazon would get, and I get a little bit of it. So you can see, if you check out the channel, other videos that I've made on that, exactly how much I've sold and what percentage I get, and all the details associated with it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to press that like button before going to the next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.